So continuing now with lesson 3 with the step-by-step tutorial, let's click on server-side events, and now you can see the list of all of the server-side events. The event that we care about right now is the onDialog initialize event. So this is the event that fires when this UX component is initially loaded, and what we would like to do now is write the code that is going to go and retrieve the primary keys for all of the records in the customer table. So we could go here and write the XBasic code by hand, but it's much easier to use one of the built-in genies that Alpha Anywhere makes available to us. So make sure that you've got your insertion point inside the code. So just select any line with white space on it. So for example, after e.arguments, I've gone here and entered some blank lines, and there's my insertion point now. And then I can click on the action scripting button on the toolbar over here, and when I do that, I'm going to bring up a list of all of the action scripting actions that are available to me. So these actions are genies that Alpha Anywhere makes available to write code for you. And the action that we'd like to choose is load primary keys for parent table. So this action is going to help us load all of the primary keys for the customer table. So we can go ahead here and click OK. Then we need to give the action a unique name, so any name will do, and the name is suggested for us. We can just click the OK button to accept the suggested name. And then a dialog opens up where we can customize this action. So we can specify the maximum number of keys to load, so 1,000 is a reasonable number. And if we wanted to provide any filter before we load the primary keys, we could do that. But in this case, we don't need to do anything. We can just simply go ahead here, click the OK button, and then you can see that the genie has filled in this line of XBasic code over here, which is going to do all of the work for us. This is going to go now and get the primary keys for the customer table. Now, if I want to go and go back here and make a change to this action by clicking anywhere inside the line, if I go now and say action scripting and then say edit, I can get back to this builder. So if I click off the line on a brand new line and choose action scripting, then I could add a new action. If I want to edit an existing action, I just put my insertion point anywhere in the line and then just click edit action, and you can see the builder reopens. Anyway, so now that we've added this action to the onDialog initialize event, let's try and see what the effect of this action is. So let's go back now to working preview, and now when I look at my form, I can see that the form here has been filled in and is displaying data from the first record in the customer table. But I don't yet have any way of navigating through all of the records. So let's go back now to design mode and then go back to controls. So click on controls in the toolbox on the left, and then click on image, because we're going to put our buttons to navigate after the image control. So now in the toolbox on the left hand side, you can see there's a section here called defined controls, and this section is currently closed. So let's pause now and pick this up in the next video.